I am back with another video this Sunday. Woo! Yep. So this week's video is about meeting famous people, and I've had my fair shares of meeting famous people, and I thought I'd share the good experiences, bad experiences, advice, tips, all that fun stuff. So let's get started. So what I think I'm gonna do first is talk about the bad, just because why not get those out of the way. So the first bad experience I had was meeting Demi Lovato. It wasn't her, it was just the situation. So what happened was my mom got me a meet and greet for Christmas. We got there, we were in line and stuff. Then we go in, it literally was like 5 seconds. I can't even tell you like what I said. I think I said I love you, and then I gave her a hug. And then I don't even remember a flash on the camera. Key, that is something important to remember. I don't remember a flash. Concert happened. It was the next day. Everyone's pictures were coming out. But you know what happens? I can't find my pictures. So I never got my picture for that meet and greet. Never have, never will. Second experience, or bad experience that I'm gonna talk about is VidCon 2014. It was when I was in line to meet O2L. I waited 8 hours for them. Towards the end of the line, when we started getting up to the front, I mean, it's been 8 hours. They were so tired. And what happened was they brought out Grumpy Cat, and they were all freaking out about Grumpy Cat, which is totally understandable. And what was funny is that my mom was in line for Grumpy Cat. So my mom met Grumpy Cat. It was my turn to go up. They weren't really paying attention to me. It kind of was just like, they were freaking out about that. I was like, hi, and I like had bracelets for them too. I had presents and stuff. So I gave those to them. And the only one that really like paid attention was Connor. He like came out and was like, hi, like, how are you? Like, how are you doing? And I was like, good, except for the fact that no one's paying attention to me. Anyways, so that was basically that experience. Okay, so the third experience that I had, and last experience, this was just a mistake of mine, and I just thought I'd share this with you guys just so you can learn from my mistake. When I was younger, I would say about 8 or 9, I went to Las Vegas because I did a ton of dance competitions and stuff. We were at the Mirage, and in the lobby, my mom was like, oh my god, Avery, look, like there's a boy from Cheaper by the Dozen, and there's the boy from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I was like, he's not that famous, like, don't want to take a picture with him. Let alone did I know that he would be so attractive when he grew up, and that he would be Taylor Lautner. And that's just like honestly one of the biggest regrets I have in life, is not taking a picture with him. And I did learn from that mistake, and I actually fixed that, and I can start that the good experiences off with this experience. So when I was younger, I went to Kids' Choice Awards with my best friend, Holly, and we got tickets for the show, and then we also had tickets for an after party. That was like a child's dream. Like, oh my god, you got to go to the Kids' Choice Awards. We sat in the way back. But when we were standing in line to go in, my mom was like, oh look, it's the boy from Bridge to Terabithia. And she's like, you're gonna take a picture with him. And I thought I was being cute in my picture with him, and I had like a little like side smile. I tried being cute and like, don't even know how to make that cute because it's not cute. But I did that anyways, and here is my picture with him. After, it was really cool because we got to meet like so many people from Nickelodeon at the after party thing. Met Helen from Drake and Josh. I met Michael from Zoe 101. Met some of the Naked Brothers band. I remember meeting Alex Wolf. I can't find my picture with Nat Wolf, but I remember meeting Alex and like Rosalina and like all that. It was pretty cool. It was an interesting experience. The second good experience that I had was when I met Keen and JC at their tour. They were like so sweet. It's like my phone background right now is me with them. Yeah. I'm just gonna show you guys a video, and I hope that proves how good it was. She has her phone, yeah. Why am I going after her? Oh no? Why am I going after her? So I pointed at her. So many. Oh yeah. Oh, tell me not. Wait, just like the video. Both the things that I'm not supposed to do. Oh, of course. yeah, it totally made up for the like bad VidCon O2L meet and greet. I mean, when I had this, I was like, oh my god, they're so sweet. And he like kissed me on the cheek, and I was like dying. Like I died. I texted my mom after, and I was like, Mom, like I had such an amazing time. It was really good. The third experience that I had was D23. That is the Disney convention. So it's at the Anaheim Convention Center. D23 was like awesome. Like any Disney fan needs to go. I'm a geek and I like Disney Channel and stuff, so I got to meet all my like Disney Channel people. And another thing about D23 was the staff was so kind. It wasn't, I mean, maybe it was the fact that like they're Disney staff members, but they were so sweet and they were so happy for you. And they knew how to take the good pictures. Like you would give them their phone and then they would take pictures of you hugging people and like going around to each person. I'm like, that's the way you do it. Like that's like, the candid pictures are better. Like you want the ones where you're like hugging them on the side, you know, like that's like the best. The next experience was Bastille. So me and my mom do this thing called Charity Buzz, and it's a thing where you can buy like TV like show like what are they called? Backstage like access things, TV shows, meet and greets, concert tickets, traveling thingies, art, like all these things. Anything you can imagine. And the thing is, it all goes to charity. So it's like, it's nice. And so we got a meet and greet for Bastille because that's my favorite band. And literally we thought it was just gonna be like a 2-minute thing. We were talking to them for 10 minutes. Like it was just amazing. There's such a great group of guys, and Dan's voice is so real. It's just like that, like, is something I love about the band. The next experience that I'm going to talk about is the One Tree Hill convention. I've had a lot of people at school like ask me like, oh my god, like how'd you go, like how'd you meet them and stuff, and that is how I met them. One Tree Hill is my favorite TV show. I am in love with it. My friend Danny got me into it. The convention in North Carolina. It is in Wilmington, North Carolina. That is where they filmed the show. A lot of the celebrities from the show went, and they did panels and meet and greets, and you bought photo ops and stuff. And that was such a good experience too. Like the staff there was so kind too. Like they were genuinely happy for you to be meeting all these people. Chad Michael Murray, oh my god, he is the sweetest thing on earth. So is Hillary Burton. She plays Peyton for anyone who watches it. She's the sweetest thing on earth. Like I would say Haley and Peyton, and then the Bethany and Hillary, their character and like real personalities are swapped. I got to meet like even smaller characters too, like Jimmy Edwards, and like just so good. Like I loved it. That is probably like, again, one of my favorite conventions I've gone to. Another experience that I want to talk about is when I met James Franco. I've met him twice. So the first time I met him was at Palo Alto High School because I live in the Bay Area, so it's not very far. So we met him at Palo Alto High School, and he was doing art, and he brought art to the school because that's where he went, and he like did a thing and stuff, and he was just guaranteed to like talk, like just talk. Like that was the thing. He was just supposed to talk, and that was it. We went there and he started walking around, and then he started taking pictures with people. So like honestly, that is one of the nicest things I have like seen, because there were so many people there, but he went around and took a picture with everyone. It wasn't guaranteed. Literally, it was $25 for a ticket, so that was cool. And then the second experience with him was at another one of his art shows. So his brother has an art gallery in Berkeley, and that's where it was. And so he had all this art everywhere and stuff, and he had like the one famous one of like Seth Rogen like laying like naked. It's really funny. You bought a blanket and then you could take a picture with him, so that was the whole thing. The blanket's really neat though. I have it right here. Oof. I'm not gonna like rip off my whole thing, but this is what it kind of like looks like. We bought a painting that's like first real art we've ever bought in, really, and it was really neat. It was a really good experience, and like he kind of like, because we were like, a lot of people are there just to meet him, but we actually kind of wanted to look at his art and stuff, and that's when like they really like I don't know, like they'll treat you differently. They won't treat you just like a fan, they'll treat you more like a friend. So his brother was like showing us all the art and talking to us more and all that, and then James came over and was like, let's take a picture in front of the art. So we did, and I'll put all the pictures, like here's one, and then like here's another one, and here's like another one. It was just like an amazing experience. Like I loved it overall. And then the last experience I want to talk about is Coachella. I didn't honestly get to meet people. I saw them though, but this is more transitioning into the tips and stuff. So if you ever want to go to Coachella or anything like that where you know there's gonna be celebrities there, the sad thing is you can't approach them. That's their time. You don't want to do that. You just let them do them. I saw Kendall and Kylie and Jaden, and yeah, I saw them all walk past me. That was really hard not to do anything, especially because I love Jaden Smith. Like, I've loved him for so long, and like that was like, oh my god, I died inside when I saw him. Oh, and then I also saw Vanessa Hudgens and Austin Butler. Those were the first people I saw, and I was like taking pictures and my phone died, and I was like, oh my god, like I don't know. It was cool, but that's just like a tip I guess I'd say for if you ever go to Coachella and you see celebrities, don't approach them. A list of people I guess who I really want to meet in the future, hopefully it happens. Definitely hands down Shawn Mendes. I want to meet him so badly. Obviously One Direction would be one that I would want to meet. That's hard though, like I don't know if I'd ever get to see them. Cara Delevingne. She is someone who I am dying to hang out with because we're both Leos, and I just feel like we would have such a kick-ass time. Like oh my god, I love her, and I feel like you just have so much fun when you hang out with her, and she's just such a cool person, and like I just want to like be her friend so badly. I mean, I think there's a ton of more people who I'd want to meet too, but I think that's kind of it. I hope you enjoyed this week's video and I guess learned something about it and liked my discussions and stories and stuff. This kind of was a story time type thing. Yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed this week's video. Hope you didn't get mad about my title. And yeah, I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye!